Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Book Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It's Wednesday, the best day of the week, Wednesday, August 18th, the third Wednesday of the month. This month we'll have four great opportunities to buy more comic books, games, and toys. So we have some cool stuff to show you today. And the comic book stack, it's a beautiful thing. This week's comic book stack, we get the official comic book stack measurer. And we've got, look at that, 9.5-inch stack of comic books to show you today, guys and gals. And we have some trade paperbacks and graphic novels and variant covers and some statues, just all kinds of great stuff to show you guys today. So let's start the day with the biggest item on the stack. What do you say? This is 20 removable posters of the artwork of Jay Lee that he's done, some of it anyway, that he's done for DC. And this is just a remarkable, oversized poster book. And 20 cardstock posters in there. I mean, of Jay Lee artwork. How cool is that? Let me show you what's in here. We'll do it this way. Here you go. That's some really cool stuff there. And that is available at the Comics Club today. If you're able to get in today, we hope you can, because it's the perfect day. It's been hot and sweaty and muggy as all get out. Oh my gosh. That's the perfect weather for you to come out to the Comics Club, grab some comics, games, and toys, and go home and stay inside the air conditioning and play and read and have a great day. Are you a G fan? G-Fan magazine. All kinds of giant monsters. Look at that. Great stuff. We like our monsters large and radiated. Okay, what else we got? Oh, yes, Heavy Metal magazine, the latest issue, hitting the stands here. Oh, I like the back cover too. Look at that. We will decline that spam risk. And let's see here, the Illuminated Tarot. We try to carry as many different tarot card decks as we can, and they're always coming out with something different. And this one is the latest one we have in our arsenal of tarot cards, the Illuminated Tarot. Very beautiful. If you like tarot card decks, there you go, guys. That's the one. For our gaming fans and our puzzle fans, good morning, Juggernaut. Good to see you today. For our Dungeons & Dragons fans and our puzzle fans, if you like puzzles, this puzzle is Rise of Tiamat. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Look at that. Hey, Eric, check out this puzzle. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what a fabulous puzzle! You know, if you have nothing else to do on a hot and sweaty afternoon in Florida, grab yourself a puzzle, especially one of these. Has 1,000 interlocking pieces. Great stuff. So Rise of Tiamat puzzle we have for you. We also have a bunch of variants today and trade paperbacks. Don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to share our shows with your friends. If you know any people into comic books, they don't have to be local here to Florida. We have a website too, www.comicsclub.com. And we have a lot of stuff on there that you'll never see in the store. And you can shop the Comics Club even if you don't live local. Hey, Redbeard's Review, good to see you. Well, I do too, Redbeard. I know someone would love that puzzle. I think you would love that puzzle. This is our latest statue we got in, the Uncanny X-Men's Wolverine. Let's see here. View of what that thing looks like out of the box. Days of Future Past Wolverine. Gotta love that. All right. And also in the statue category, we have this Bushido. You can't see it really well here, but this is Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy returns limited edition Bishojo. I butcher names. I'm sorry. Statue, and we've got one of those in stock. Anybody's interested? And this was my favorite one to come out in a while because I thought this show was really cool when it came out. And this is just a cool action figure of the Crow. It's a previews exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con this year. And it has this. Oh, funny, if I can get it straight here. Where's it at? Let me show. There it is. I'm trying to show you the little. There it is. One of only 5,000 made of the Crow. He's sitting in that chair. It's from that scene in the show. See, and he's sitting in that chair in the scene. And that's an action figure and a little scene there, and I love it. So, if you haven't got yourself one yet, get yourself one now. We also have a number of trade paperbacks and graphic novels. CB Raton Law. How you doing this morning? I know I'm butchering that. CBRETON Law. I'll get it straight one of these days. The problem is, I can't consume enough coffee before this show to wake myself up. So, comic book fans, we've got trade paperbacks. Gotham City Monsters trade paperback hitting the shelves. We got Sweet Tooth: The Return. Anybody catch the show? It was a TV show. Hey, Alex. EWW. It's Chris Breton. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you there. I know it was you. I just sometimes some of these handles are challenging to me. Radiant Black. This is volume 1 of the new series Radiant Black. It's been very popular. And Power Rangers. Are you a Power Rangers fan? The new series volume 2 of Mighty Morphin. Two Moons, volume 1. Two Moons. You like werewolves? Werewolf stories? This is the werewolf story for you. Two Moons. From Image Comics. And there's the new trades we have for you today. And a whole bunch of really great variants. Excuse me. Sorry. So we were just talking about Power Rangers. Power Rangers. This is the Virgin cover. It's a 1 in 10. This was an unlockable. These unlockables sometimes are only one per store. It's been a pretty good story. Hey, Alex G. Good to see you guys. And so that one's hitting the shelf. The Cimmerian. It's Conan at his finest. This is Man Eaters of Zambula, number 2 Virgin variant. Conan facing a rain of bullets and a wall of swords. Eat the rich. I mean, why not? You know, if you got nothing else for dinner, you might as well eat the rich. Those just finger food, you know. It is a nice cover there, Alex. So, Firefly, brand new verse, number 6. This is a 1 in 10 variant. You know, there's a few variants for this one this week. This is a unlockable variant. Like I say, some of these unlockables were just one per store. Conan egg. And another Firefly. This is the fish variant. It's also an unlockable. Like they're all the whole crew there celebrating. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. I don't know. I have to read it. Sacred 6, number 12, the incentive cover. This is a Virgin cover. This lady drinking, I'm going to assume it's wine, but you never know with Sacred 6. That could be a glass full of blood. Barbarella, number 2. I'm loving this one. Look at that. I wish I could this clear. But that is an awesome cover. Barbarella, number 2. That's a 1 in 10. Star Wars Adventures, number 8, 1 in 10 variant cover. It's a black and white. Francavilla. I'm liking that one. Speaking of Star Wars, this is Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, number 3. This is a 1 in 25 variant. And we got IG-88, our favorite assassin robot turned nursemaid. Speaking of Star Wars, also War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in. This is number 16. It's a 1 in 25 variant. And Continuing with Star Wars, we have Star Wars High Republic Adventures. And this is a 1 in 10 variant. Everybody's hot for Moon Knight. This is one of my favorite artists, Finch, in the 1 in 25 variant of Moon Knight #2. I'm loving that. Great stuff. Legends of the Dark Knight #4, 1 in 25 variant, is Batman sitting in the Batcave at one of his computer consoles. And he's looking up. I don't know what he's looking at there. It's a lantern in the dark, and it looks like Dr. Fate behind him. Is this Green Lantern he's looking at? It's interesting. He has the throwback 1960s outfit. 1966 Batman. That's what it's looking like. What's interesting here is that he's in his Batcave, and he's looking at the computer. Why is he still wearing? Is he in a rush? Has he got to get out of there fast? Why is he still wearing the outfit? Why isn't he just Bruce? He's addicted to the leather. I know, that's what it is. Bruce is addicted to the leather. X-Men Trial of Magneto. Everybody's been hot for this book. People have been asking. This book has gotten more pre-order action than any other recent book I could name. This is Trial of Magneto, #1, 1 in 25. This is a Finch variant after Buscema. He fashioned this art after a Buscema bit of art. How cool is that? Mine, he says. Mine. Yes, all these variants are first come, first serve. So get in here, get it fast. They're limited, they're rare, they won't last long. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual, a 1 in 25 variant. Thrilling action pictorial, wall crawling adventure. Look at that. Saladin Ahmed. Unearth the secrets of the amulet, a shocking report. Man of mystery, who could this be? We will find out. So there we have it. Those are the trades. Those are the variants. Those are the toys. Let's get into the comic books themselves. We got a stack 9.5 inches tall this week, guys. 9.5 inches tall. That's a good, healthy stack by any count. I want to see these get up to a foot tall stack of comic books. Back when I was on the other side of the counter, way back in the 80s, before I opened the comics club, before I started the comics club, my weekly stack, and this is when comic books were mostly in the $75 to $1.25 range, my stack would be at least a foot tall when I get up. By the time I get up to the counter, and people would be looking at me. I'm holding my stack of comic books. It's like, wow, dude, that's a lot of comic books. And as you saw, it evolved into the comics club eventually. So let's get into these comic books. We got this is Second Chances, #1. Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, #4 of 8. If you've been reading this, it's been a wild ride. If you haven't been reading it, I warn you, there is nudity inside. So keep that in mind. Not that really you need to warn people that there's nudity, but sometimes it's good to tell people, hey, if you're buying that, don't leave it laying around for the kids to pick up, because you might be given an early education that you didn't want. Barbarella, I showed you the variant cover earlier on that one. Look at that. Look at that. As a parent, when we talk about nudity, as a parent, you're always struggling to, how much is okay and how much isn't, and how much violence is okay, how much isn't. I always err on the side of to keep the violence down to a minimum. Nudity can be explained pretty easily. We're all born naked. We're all going out of this world naked. And children understand nude. They don't necessarily understand violence, and you have to explain that a little bit more. So I'm just loving these Barbarella #2 covers. They're just all so good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Black Cat #9 hitting the stands. Beyond the Breach #2. It's like a giant turtle monster of some sort on the cover. Star Wars, we got War of the Bounty Hunters going. And this is Star Wars #16. Who's that with a yellow lightsaber? Who could that be? Wanted, Han Solo. What? 50,000 credits. I might turn him in myself. And there's the 50th anniversary Star Wars image from one of the movies. Which movie was that from? Was that from the episode 1? I'm not certain. Episode 2. Anybody know out there which episode that's from? Let's see here. Gamma Flight. If you like your comic books irradiated, lots of green gamma going on there. In issue number 3. Home is a story about a young boy who discovers he has powers. He doesn't have to put up with this crap anymore. Conan the Cimmerian. I showed you the virgin cover of this one earlier. We also have a few other covers to show you. The Man-Eaters of Zambula. That's good. Whoa. Looks like right out of Dragon Ball Z. Look at that. That's what it looks like, somebody in Dragon Ball Z comic. Compass, the Cauldron of Eternal Life, issue number 3. I got to tell you, I did not catch the earlier ones of these. I'm not quite certain what it's about. It got a lot going on here. Giant spider in the background. This person picking up this little weapon. This evil-looking dude in the background. The compass on his head. What is that? That's on the back. Matters always get worse. This looks like someone falling off a cliff there. All tied up. Having a bad day. Moths. This is issue number 3 of a 6-part series. Moths. Straczynski himself working on that one. Warhammer. This is Warhammer 40,000. Sisters of Battle. So this is for all you Warhammer 40K fans. Some great stuff. Loving the artwork on that. Absolutely loving it. And speaking of loving artwork, I have been really loving the covers of Sacred 6. And this time they did some kind of different stuff. Phantom Menace. Thank you very much, Alex. Phantom Menace. Was that the show? Wait. Was it Phantom Menace? Yeah. Which episode was that? Sacred 6. This is Sacred 6, issue number 12. I showed you the virgin cover of this one earlier. The Sacred 6. I don't think you want to mess with these girls. Holy cow. This is one of our favorites. Parejo. What great stuff. Save yourself. Issue number 3, Save Yourself. Harrow County. There's been a lot of horror out recent years and some really great stuff. Speaking of really great horror, Tales from Harrow County, number 2. And I like they give you a little bit of art on the back. I love when they do that. This was from that cover. Strange as that creature. And then from this cover, we have this on the back. You can't really tell from very well. Look at the stuff going on in the background here. Behind her. That's it was from the episode 1. Cool. I got to go back and rewatch those one of these days. Walking Dead Deluxe. That's the colorized version. My favorite being Finch. And here's what the original issue looked like of it, issue number 21. That's what it looked like. And this is Finch's. And that was the original cover. Here's the updated one. It looks basically the same. A little bit different color. Time. Time before time. Issue number 4. That's what I need more of. Time. I just don't have enough. No matter what. No matter how I try. Trying to find the time is tough. To get all the things to do. Now that we have 7 different distributors, where before the pandemic we had 3 to take care of all our needs. Now we have 7. So, in the words of John Oliver, distributors, you're making my life miserable. They're taking up all my time because of all this extra work. I hope all of them figure out how to make it all go more smoothly for us retailers. Because behind the scenes, guys, my workload is triple, and that ain't a cool thing at all. Jupiter's Legacy Requiem. I don't know if you read the first ones. They were great. This is the photo cover from the TV show. I heard that the TV show was canceled. That's a shame. I only cut the first episode, but I'll tell you what, this was a great story. If you haven't read Jupiter's Legacy, definitely pick up the trade paperbacks because they were great stuff. So, Death by Life, issue number 5. And they give us a little preview of next issue on the back. I like it. Of issue number 6. Beautiful artwork. If you're a Walking Dead fan and you enjoy some humor and spoofs, this is Junior High Horrors Vaccine Edition, Return of the Walking Flu. And of course, it's a spoof on horror movies. Gotta love that stuff. Are you a role-playing game fan? Have you been watching Critical Role? This is Critical Role Vox Machina Origins, issue number 3. Lazarus Risen, issue number 6. You By the Horns fan, we're all ready to issue number 4 from Scout Comics. And I don't know who that is calling, but I won't be answering that. I'll have to leave a message. I am busy. Rabbit World, number 3. Look at that. Also from Scout Comics. Scout Comics has been putting out some great stuff. And speaking of great stuff, Black Cotton, issue number 4. I think that woman's got media overload. Stop watching the news. Or if you're going to watch the news, find real news that you can rely on. Not the political talking heads that pretend to be giving you news. Dynamite lives. Look at that. Gotta love Lensner, man. He always throws us something we weren't expecting. Look at that. Or, of course, Parejo. Which I'm probably continuing to butcher his name. I'm going to have to learn. Dynamite Lives. That's a scary cover. Were you a Descender fan? This is actually Ascender, but it says Descender on the cover. But I assure you it's Ascender. It's not you calling this time, Alex. Okay. Well, even if it was, I'm afraid I can't answer right now. There's a new comic book just hitting the stands that I'm very interested in reading today. I didn't get a chance. I was going to read it before. And it's called Eat the Rich from Boom Studios. Eat the Rich. That doesn't look tasty. I love this cover. You know why? It's got a martini on the cover. And I do collect martini covers, believe it or not. If there's a martini on the cover, it's in my collection if I can find one. Well, I say collection. This thrown together strange concoction of covers that appeal to me. That's my collection. If it has value, I probably sold it. My personal collection, I bequeathed to my daughter, and she owns it now, which includes an Amazing Spider-Man number 1 and a Hulk 181 and a whole bunch of other great stuff. And I'm so glad she has those books because they're worth a lot of money. Killer Queen Killer Queens number 1. Yes, this is the first issue, and there's a whole bunch of different, incredibly colorful covers to choose from. I like the back cover. All right. Enough of that tomfoolery. Do you remember the comic book Man-Eaters? This is the follow-up story. This is Man-Eaters, The Cursed. And it's how do you describe Man-Eaters? It's hard to describe. You're just going to have to come in and look at it, guys. Come in and have a look at it. Awesome stuff. Radiant Black has a couple different covers for you. It's issue number 7 of Radiant Black. And this one is a wraparound cover. I love wraparound covers. And this other one, this one has this on the back cover. I love it when they give us that little extra back cover action. Power Rangers, anyone? The Mightily Morphins? That's a good one. I like that. Ooh, who have we there? Is that? I don't know. It's not Momoko, but at a glance, I thought it might be. It is not. Does anyone know who that artist is? I like it. This is an interesting thing. It's number 1 issue. It's a 68 pages of awesomeness. It is the Heroes Union binge book for only $4.99. It's 68 pages for just $4.99. And this is interesting because this is from legendary creators Roger Stern from the Avengers, Ron Friends from Spider-Man, Sal Buscema, Captain America. This book is packed with talent, and it's only $4.99, and it's the first issue. So I highly recommend this book. Heroes Union, coming at you. So grab your copy today while supplies last. Serial, another great horror. This one from Terry Moore, the maker of Stranger Things. And Terry also teaches you how to draw in some of his how to draw editions. Are you homesick? Well, so are the pilots. This is Homesick Pilot number 8. Monday. So good to me. This is Monday. Rivers of London, Monday. A couple different covers for you. If you like your werewolf stories, werewolves. A lot of stories about werewolves again going on. I'm liking that. Noctera. That was the cover I like best. I don't think you want to mess with her. Don't mess with that lady. You will regret it. Bermuda, number 2. I read the first issue. This is really fun. This is a great, fun story. And I think that this is destined to be something more than just a comic book. And it's got this wonderful map on the back of the world, the Isle of Trangle, where this all takes place. I'm loving that. So definitely check it out. Black Hammer. Are you a Black Hammer fan? This one's interesting. This one was unlike any of the other ones I've seen before, and I'm really loving the artwork there. This character here, she says in the book that she was created to be a bad guy, but she can't really be bad guy very good. So she decides to be good, and it feels so good to be good. It feels so good. Speaking of good, it's feeling so good to be good. Before I move along, Mr. Happy, do you want to give us your secret word? It's kind of tough with this pandemic going on and everything that's happening. And sometimes we all get tired. We're overworked. We're probably underpaid. And it can be tough to just be nice to one another. But, try if you can to show a little kindness today. Try to show a little kindness to your fellow man, whether you know him or not. Kindness goes a long way. And it's not always easy because these days it can be difficult to be nice. You just want to blow up sometimes. But take a deep breath and be kind. There you go. That's my sermon for the day. When I was a little boy, my mom was certain I was going to grow up to be one of two things or three things. She thought I was going to either grow up to be a general in the military or a priest. No. Sorry, Mom. Or a business leader. So here I am owning my own business for the last 32 years. She was right about that. I think she expected me more as a big corporate executive, which if I kept my previous career, maybe as a journalist and editor of a magazine, but I enjoy this too much. I enjoy being my own boss in my wonderful, what I call my wonderful prison. The Comics Club's my wonderful prison. I have to be in here all the time, but it's a wonderful prison. If you have to be stuck inside somewhere, the Comics Club isn't a bad place to be. This looks really cool. We don't kill spiders. This actually came out last week, but I sold out of it so fast. I got to restock in, so please pick one up. This is issue number 3, a Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. I read the first 2 issues. You know, this is the best Supergirl story I've read in a long time. If you haven't checked it out, if you haven't read it, I highly recommend this book. Or maybe you want to wait till it comes out in the trade. We definitely will carry the trade of this one because this was such a great story. And it has so many things going for it. I'll just tell you one thing. Supergirl, the premise starts out that Supergirl's birthday, 21st birthday, and she decides that she wants to get drunk. But because she's Supergirl, to do that, she has to go find herself a planet with a red sun so that she can actually get drunk. She get a spaceship, go to this place, come back home, and just be done with it. And she does. She goes and she does. But the problem is things go poorly after that. Very badly. So definitely check that one out. That was Nightwing you just saw, Nightwing number 83. And this one is Superman and the Authority, issue number 2 of a 4-part series. And I'm running way behind here. The Flash, I'm going to start picking up speed here a little bit, guys, because it is already 11:32, and I have a lot of things to get done before the store opens. So this is Flash, the latest issue. We got 3 covers coming at you for the Flash. DC also has Batman Secret Files Clown Hunter number 1, a character that just recently joined the Batman family. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Issue number 111. Wow. There they are in the mystery bus. Batman Catwoman, issue number 6. A bloody cover, eh? There's the couple. The couple that just belongs together. They just do. A cat and a bat, you know. And speaking of a cat and a bat, Catwoman, issue number 34. Ooh, I like that one. And look, it's Polka Dot Man. Did you watch the show? Suicide Squad? Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Poor Polka Dot Man. Truth and Justice. Look at that cover. Oh, baby. That is beautiful. I'm loving it. Zatanna. Great stuff. Batman Red and Blue. You might recognize this artwork. That's Kevin Eastman from the Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles artist. Great stuff. Shazam! Number 2. You know, if I ever get struck by lightning, I'm going to try my best to, as I'm being struck by lightning, scream the word Shazam and see if I get special powers. Okay, so this is what we got here. This is Sinister War number 3. A couple different covers there. Another highly anticipated book with a ton of different covers, of course, is Kang the Conqueror. And if you were watching Loki, you know Kang has an appearance in there. I won't give you any details, but Kang, probably the Maybe the greatest foe of all. Who knows? He doesn't even seem to need Infinity Stones to be dangerous. Okay, Star Wars. Got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, issue number 3. I like that one. Great stuff. X-Corps. That's X-Corps issue number 4. Miles Morales Annual number 1. And this is part of that Infinite Destinies storyline going on in all of the annuals. Moon Knight number 2. Look at that cover. How wonderful is that? But that's not the only one. There's this one too. Oh, he's looking a little battle worn there. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 7. And Star Wars Adventures number 8. And we got one more cover to that number 8. Look at that. Iron Man number 11. That's cool. The Marvels. That's issue number 4 of the Marvels. Way of X gets multiple covers this week. It's issue number 5. Or I should say this month. It's a monthly. Are you a Firefly fan? This is issue 6 of a brand new verse. A couple different covers there. Look, they have their own constellation. And so on the back of the other one is a advertisement for the Magicians. Spider-Woman, issue number 14. These covers have been great on Spider-Woman. Really loving them. The game cover and the regular covers just all been great. Sinister War, of course, number 3. I was telling you earlier about Magneto. The trial of Magneto has gotten a huge amount of buzz, huge amount of attention, and a ridiculous number of covers, as they like to do, but really great covers. Not saying the covers aren't good. I'm just saying that there are a lot of them. Want all the Moon Knight variants, including the second and third prints in my box, please. We will accommodate you, sir, as best we can. The Trial of Magneto. Loving the red. Who is that? Is that Archer? That's Archer. I was trying to think of who that was. It's Archer. Great covers, man. Look at that. This is this classic cover that we see so often in the comic books where the hero is holding a fallen hero. And there you go. And there you have it, guys. Whoa, that was a lot to get through. It is 20 till 12, 20 minutes to New Comic Book Day officially here at the Comics Club. Thank you all so much for joining me again. I really do appreciate it. Do give us a like if you enjoyed that. Leave a comment down below for to be entered into a monthly drawing. We do the drawing the first Wednesday every month. So leave a comment, get yourself a chance to win a graphic novel, trade paperback, or other prizes, whatever we have available. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you.